Artificial intelligence or AI has been impacted our life significantly, no doubt about it. It is going to replace a lot of jobs, it is going to automate a lot of job in future, and indeed it has already automated a lot of job. But still there are a couple of skills, there are some skills that can never ever automated or replaced by AI. So what are those skills? Let's find out in this video. There is no doubt that AI is going to play an important and vital role in our life today or tomorrow. And AI has already replaced a lot of jobs in our life, and it is going to impact and it is going to automate a lot of job in future, no doubt about it. Lot of job like receptionist job, like market research, like taxi driver, job like doctor, even surgeon. Believe me, AI is working on the surgery. AI can do surgery. So lot of job, tons of job. I can't name all the jobs here. There are tons of jobs which are going to be replaced or going to be not fully replaced or going to be semi-replaced by the AI in future. Like taxi driver. Yes, because AI is working on the self-driving, right? Tesla is working on the self-driving. There are a lot of companies who are working on the self-driving. So what will happen? Think about what will happen to those drivers, taxi drivers, who's only dependent on the driving. So their job are in risk. So there are so many jobs that can be in risk today or tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow can be at risk by AI, and AI can replace that job. But there are few skills, there are few jobs that can never ever be replaced by AI. So what are those skills? What are those jobs that can never be replaced by AI? So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Okay. These skills are basically human skill. What is human skill, Rajesh? What is human skills? All skills are humans, right? Human skills are those skills, those kind of job where humans are required. And without human interaction, without human intervention, that job cannot be done. It is impossible to accomplish a job without human. So those are human skills job. But you will say, it will ask me, all the jobs require human, right? Even taxi driving require human, like typing require human, like surgery require human, right? So, but these jobs are getting replaced. These jobs are getting killed by AI. So what is the special about human skills? Yeah. So these are very specific human skills that can never ever be replaced by AI. And the worst part is that these skills are never taught in any college, any school. So this is your job. This is our job. If you want to remain relevant in this market space, then this is our job to upskill and want to learn those human skills. So what are those skills that are never going to be replaced by AI or artificial intelligence? So let's talk about. Number one is public speaking and persuasion power. Yes, public speaking is the high earning skill. This is Warren Buffett has told that if you learn this skill, if you master this skill, public speaking, this skill is going to pay dividend to your entire life, to your entire career. So this skill can never be replaced by AI. I know there are a couple of robots like Sophia. If you have about Sophia, she can talk to human. She can address the people in the gathering, in the meetings. She can do that, Sophia. But public speaking, if I talk about public speaking as a whole, public speaking is not only about verbal. It is not only about speaking and speaking. It has a lot of element of non-verbal. Yes, non-verbal makes you a great public speaker. So how do you speak in front of people? How do you persuade people? How do you arise the emotion of the people? How do you make them feel that they can buy anything? How can you persuade them? Right? So those are human skills which can never be replaced and can never a software can automate. Imagine Modi ji. I think Modi ji is a great speaker, great leader. Imagine some AI or some robot can replace Modi ji. A robot is addressing the people and asking the robot to vote in the favor of BJP. Is it possible? Can you imagine that? That these leaders, these great leaders who have great persuasion power, great speaking power, these leaders can be replaced by AI someday or tomorrow. Think about Steve Jobs. Think about Modi ji. Think about Warren Buffett. Think about Mark Zuckerberg. So these are great speakers. They can mobilize the masses, right? They can feel the energy in the masses. They can ask the masses to do something, and masses are crazy about doing this. These are called public speaking, the persuasion power. So can this skill be replaced by AI? Someday can a robot can replace Mark Zuckerberg? Can someday AI replace Modi ji in the meeting event? I think no. These are great human skills, by the way. Public speaking, your emotions, your facial expressions, the way you speak, your non-verbal, your speech, ability to connect with the people, ability to connect with the masses, that is not going to be replaced by any AI or any software. And your persuasion power, how do you persuade the people? How do you arise the emotion of the people so that they can cast the vote in the favor of one party? Or anything, you can do anything with the people if you have that skill, how to persuade the people, how to mobilize the people, how to feel energetic, how to give them energy, and they are able to do anything on your favor for you. So that skill is the persuasion, and that is a public speaking skill. And I feel that this skill is not going to be replaced by any robot or any machine in future. So I think this is the high demand skill, your public speaking, your the power of persuasion. How do you connect with the people? This skill is not going to be replaced by AI anyhow. Number two is platform closing. What is platform closing? Platform closing is a kind of sales. Okay, it's a kind of persuasion actually. So in case of platform closing, you are doing a webinar, okay, and in the webinar you are closing a lot of people, you are selling a lot of your products, your services on the platform, on the webinar. That is called platform closing. I believe there are a lot of AI, a lot of software, a lot of tools available in the market which can do automated webinar. Yes, you can feed all the information, you can fill all the content into that robot, that machine, that I want to do these things in this period of time, and they can do the webinar. There are a lot of couple of tools available which you can basically automate the webinar. This is possible, but can they persuade the people? Can they close? Can they sell? That is a question. So on the platform, on the running webinar, on the live webinar, you have the skill, you have the ability to sell your services, to sell your product, and influence the people by arousing their emotion, right? So this is called persuasion power. This is called platform closing. This is a purely human skill. That depends upon the situation, that how the people are reacting, how the people are behaving. Based on that, on the fly, you are making decision and how to persuade the people, how to make them sell on the running webinar. So these skills are, I can say, if you have this skill, how to sell, how to do platform closing on the platform, this skill is not going to be replaced by any robot or any machine in future. Number three is critical thinking, the power of imagination, the power of decision making. Consider, let's imagine that a robot is making a decision for a company. A robot, a AI is making a vision and mission statement for your company. Think about a robot is making a strategy for the country, for the company. Think about that, a machine, a robot thinking about how to plan, how to move the masses. So these are the critical thinking, right? So can a robot or can a machine create a vision and mission statement for a company? Think about this. I don't think this is possible. Like, can a CEO job can be replaced by a machine, a AI? I don't think so. So all the area, all the job, if you have that kind of critical thinking ability, a decision making ability, you are you are on some designation, you are some post where you are making a decision, critical decisions for the sake of your country, for the sake of your company, for your family, whatever. So that kind of a skill can never be replaced by AI, and that can AI can never develop that kind of a skill. How to make a decision on the critical time for critical things. That's a unique ability for each human, and I think that every human as well is not able, not capable of making such decision making, right? Only very few people who are capable are of doing that. They can make critical decision, and they can create decision, right? They can take some decision on critical moment, critical time. Think about, like, there is a robot. Let's imagine, okay, just let's imagine there is a robot or AI who is resolving the conflict between two states in India. Think about, a robot is making a judgment for the criminal case. Think about, a robot is taking decision for the company. It is not possible, right? So these are the element where your critical thinking, how you think in a critical situation, how do you make the decision for the betterment. So these skills, your critical thinking, your imagination, this skill can never be replaced by AI. Think about that, AI is writing a film script, a film story. Think about, AI is writing a poem. Can this be possible? I don't think these are possible. So these are important skills, your critical thinking, your imagination, your making decision. This skill can never be killed by AI and can never be replaced by AI. Okay. Number four is emotional intelligence. Yes. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to control and express your emotion in a critical situation. So today, lot of robot and lot of AI is able to interact with the people, like automated chat box, right? Automated telecaller, right? So they can interact with the people, but can they emotionally connect with the human? How they can control the emotion, how they can express the emotion in different situation. Let's suppose you're crying, you are very sad, right? In some different situation, in a difficult time, then AI can feel about you, then that AI can resolve your problem. Let's suppose your manager, okay? So if suppose manager has no emotional intelligence, he has no any ability how to express the emotion, how to express the expression and how to control the expression, and he is interacting with the people where team, and where team are demotivated, they are not working, uh, they are not able to capable of doing something, not able to accomplish something. So can AI motivate those people? Can AI replace those manager, those leaders who can motivate the people, who can arise the expression of that people? I don't think so. This is not possible. So the ability, if you have this kind of ability that you can control your emotion, you can express your expression, express your emotions, and you can motivate any people. You can solve the expression problem. You can solve some pain of the people. That kind of job, that kind of training, that kind of job can never be replaced by AI. So if you're working in this field where, like parenting, like emotional intelligence, like life coach, like this kind of job, I think can never be replaced by AI, because these are totally complete depends upon the human skill. These are human skill, totally human skill, and this can never be replaced by any AI, any job, any machine. your emotional intelligence. Okay. Last but not the least is the leadership skill. Yes, your leadership. Imagine that all the company hire one robot as a CEO role. Can it possible? Imagine all company, IT company has hired some robot, some machine to take, to make a decision, to handle the management role, to manage the people. Like, this is not possible. Though there are a lot of software, lot of AI tools are available to track the expenses, to track the people movement, to track the attendance. There are a lot of tools are automated. There are a lot of tools are there, but can they manage the people? Can they lead the people? Can they have the ability to lead the team, lead the masses, lead the people? Can they play the role of leadership? Can they take a critical decision? This is the question. And I feel these skills are very unique. Not every people are good leader. Like, very few people has a great leadership skill, who can lead the nation, who can lead the company, who can lead the group of people, who can lead the bunch of people. It's a very rare skill, your leadership skill, and this skill is not going to replace by any machine. So friends, if you are having this skill, your leadership skill, your critical thinking, your imagination power, right? Your public speaking, your how to manage the expression, right? Your persuasion power, your sales power. How can you persuade the people on the platform? So these are the skills. These are the human skills, and these skills has a great demand. It will be a great demand today and tomorrow as well. And these skills are not going to be replaced by anyhow. These are the rare skills. So these are some skills that I think and that can never ever be replaced by AI. So think about that. If you are not upgrading yourself and you are doing something which can be replaced, which can be easily automated today or tomorrow, then you are at risk. Your job is at risk if you're not able to upgrade yourself, and if you're doing the same repeated job that can be easily replaced by machine, then it's an alarming situation. You should think about this. It's the right time to upskill myself. Otherwise, who knows, your job can be taken by AI today or tomorrow. Think about this. This is Rajesh signing off. I will see you soon. Till then, goodbye.